we are going to learn how to make a fox bag. For this fox bag, you will be needing some fabric, some lining, and fabric for a handle. The fabric size will be 20 inches times 20 inches. We will be needing the same size for the lining. For the handle, the size would be 4 inches times 15 inches. Now let's start to make our bag. Over here, as you see, I have put my fabric the wrong side up. That is because later we are going to be turning it inside out. Remember to also draw 2 lines that indicate the area we do not sew. Pin all your corners and sew with 1 centimeter seam allowance. Let's start sewing. Now we have just finished sewing. We are now going to fold it in and then we're going to give it a press. Do that to all the sides. Now that we have given it a good press, we may turn it, right? No, but we still got to cut the corners out. I have just turned it inside out. As you see, it is lovely. Now we're going to give it a good press. Make sure that the opening, you also press the opening and make sure it aligns. After we press it, we're going to sew all around, leaving no gaps. We will now be sewing all around with no gaps. Now we have just finished sewing the outer line. We are now going to start our origami. So we fold it in half and we measure it. Your one might be different, but mine is 24 centimeters. So I draw a mark at half of 24 centimeters over here, which is 12 centimeters. Then I draw another 12 centimeters on the bottom and draw a line. There is where we're about to sew. I did the exact same for the other side as well. Now I have just pinned it, as you see. I'm now going to sew the lines. Just finished sewing this, as you see. The next step might be a bit challenging, but here it goes. So you take one corner and then you get another corner, make sure it's on the same side, and you fold it together. Then you open it up like this. Then you measure again, half, draw, and sew. Now we have pinned it and drawn a line. Over here we will sew it and we will do the exact same to the other side. Be sure to make sure that all 4 little flaps are sewn. Now we have finished boxing the corners. Now you turn it inside out, and then over here you see this flat all swagging around. So what you should open these flaps and iron them. Make sure you do that to all 4 flaps. We have just finished ironing it. Over here, I gave it a good press as you have seen. Now we are going to turn it inside out again. And then we are going to sew. We're going to sew again on this line to make sure it stays in place. Now, we are going to sew the area on all 4 sides of the bag. Now we had just finished sewing along the line of the thing we just sewed. This is what it should look like on the outside. Now we had finished making a bag, but we forgot the handle, so we are gonna make it now. For the handle, we will be needing to fold it in half and give it a press. We have just finished ironing to make it half. Now we needed to fold it up like this, and then we needed to fold it down on the up of it. Make sure that you're folding towards the midline. Then after you did that, you're gonna fold it in half again and iron it to make it look like this. We had just finished making the handle. Well, almost. We still have to go over here, sew all around, and attach it to our bag. Now we have finished sewing the handles. We are now going to attach it to the bag. So first, you have an option of to put it outside or inside. I prefer to put it inside. Then you are supposed to sew a triangle over here or a shape to secure it in place. I have now finished pinning it. As you see, I have drawn a little mark to show where we sew. Over here, you are supposed to make a cartoon house. Be very careful when you're sewing the handle. I have just finished sewing the little house over here. See? And congratulations! You have finished making a bag. You will bring it out and use it as fashionably and practically. Thank you for watching.